Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And now here is the offense onto the field as their first involvement will be a two-point conversion attempt. Here's a toss coming right. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for two to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for two. They did. They're in control.
And this carries into the end zone. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. CD, look at this clock and scoreboard. We're less than a minute into this game, and they've already made two trips to the end zone.
So that means that someone's confidence is absolutely soaring right now. There's almost no slowing them down. On the flip side, now you got to get together. You got to talk to each other. Make sure you stay tight, stay focused as a team. Yeah, it's a quick blitz, but you can get back in this game if you don't let it get away.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Rodgers now on first down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, LA! Chris Godwin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown.
For the extra point.
Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Now it's Garner. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 30 to the 32.
He was brought down by Brandon Carr. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action now. Wilson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. And he locates Walker, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
19 yards.
19 yards that time for number 19. from the gun. He'll hand this off. It was D.J. Jones who was there for the tackle.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Another carry for the running back.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
Now Wilson on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Ball Allen forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Hyde. And Hyde will not get there as they force him to the ground shy of the marker. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal lines.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown. Delaney Walker. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, look at that, a diving catch. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. He's in for a Charger touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The constant concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now it's Barner. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
9-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Gain of 15.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. DJ Jones able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
And 12.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now it's Wilson. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Britton Colquitt to punt this one away. Back deep is Emmanuel Sanders. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Rodgers looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the ground, Kamara. Down to the 25.
41, Alvin Kamara.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Brings up
out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Jets defense making things difficult there. Fourth down. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw.
Fourth down.
On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. This from 42 yards out.
42-yard attempt.
Vinatieri's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the touch.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field.
A 6-yard.
Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Wilson. Throwing right, and it's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards.
4 yards.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. To throw is Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Wilson's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
This is caught inside the 15. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Now Sanders. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Kamara. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
44-yard line.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30, 10.
Ain't doing
and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. Flushed out right. Looking for Godwin. It's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have
it's on the ground. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
Wilson.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a jet shaking up on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Back to the ground. This time it's high. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Sam Hubbard on that.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Next the score, Jets 35, Chargers 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Chris Godwin, 85 yards. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. Now Rodgers. It's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Walker with a grab, left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
16 yards, a first down.
First down, Jets.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
22 yards.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. From the gun, it's Wilson. And Walker with it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Complete.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
What you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction, and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
It's a gain of 34. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up any...
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. And he takes off with it. It's a... And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get 2 closer here on the fake extra point.
Terry set to kick off.
And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now it's Barner. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Wilson. His throw is going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Wilson. He gives it to Brown, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They'll get this to Antonio Gibson, complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. This from 54 yards away.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continue.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own 9.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But
this is taken in. It's complete. The way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 91 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Added struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Chris Godwin. Sets up 4th down.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.